Hello, and welcome to my hands in gloves. Ooh. Tonight, just gonna be continuing a little something something I started a while ago, which was this 2006 iMac, which came with everything you don't want to see in a PC. Like things like let's see if we can get the focus in, things like Rust and just absolutely disgusting dust everywhere. You've even got like rust here on this mini display port. It's oh no, that's not mini display port. That is a lightning port. Yeah, it's a dirty one tonight, ASMR. It's dirty. Just absolutely dirty. Check this out. I'm going to show you inside of this dirty hole right here. Look how dirty this hole is right here. Isn't that disgusting? It's like this thing has been blowing crazy, filthy things all its life, and it needs to be cleaned. I know. It is a nasty one tonight. So we're going to be doing some cleaning of all sorts of things. You can see like this speaker assembly here. There's even like rust on that. A ton of like just disgusting crap. I've got some distilled water over here. I've got some Lysol spray. I've got some alcohol. And we're going to try and make this baby as shiny and new. We've even got like some mold here in the corners of this case. So we're just going to go through and we're going to clean some crap off tonight. And I'm just going to, just going to get into it right now. But before I start, cleaning this filthy monstrosity, I want to welcome everybody to hit that like button if you could. It doesn't take too much effort on your part, and it certainly makes me feel nice. And it helps YouTube be like, yo, we should show this guy's video to other people. And even though I'm not really trying to be famous or anything, it is nice to get support and to bring out some peoples around. I'd like to try and get the word out about my wife's artwork. There is a link in the description below as I point to my belly. There's a link in the description below. There is a Black Friday discount code for 20% off a multitude of things in her art store. Really beautiful art. Highly recommend you just go check it out. And you don't have to buy, just go check it out. And, it might remind you of someone that you love. And if it does, then you should buy. But tonight we are going to clean some things. And I'm probably going to save this motherboard here for a little bit later. So I'm going to set this aside. I just wanted a group of things here in the shot. I'm thinking I might do a little zoomy zoom here on this guy. So let me just see here. I try my settings out here. Where's my menu? Where's my menu? Oh, there we go. Digital zoom. We're gonna go 2 times. All right, here we go. Go a little bit zoomed in here, just so you guys can see. This here is the heat plate for the actually the cold plate for the GPU. You can see the little section here where there's the sticky, disgusting thermal pads that were on the memory units. I've got some crappy Arctic ones. They're nice and spongy, so they should hopefully work in there. But I'm gonna scrape these guys off and see. Oof, yeah, that's some gummy, nasty garbage. Yeah, it's like a big old white booger. That's what it's like. Look at this stuff. But yeah, tonight's gonna be all about trying to. It's like marshmallow, really. It's absolutely nasty. It's sticky. So I guess that is kind of a good thing that it's still pliable after, what, 16 years? This computer's so old it can drive. It is a late 2006, so it should have just turned 16 recently. I've got like a little paper over there that's going to be holding all the garbage from this, but you can see like there's some junk here. I'm gonna grab I have a magic eraser, and I think this should help get rid of surface rust and also buff some things. Because I think there is a mild abrasive action with these. I just cut the magic eraser into a little chunk here. I think these guys should be pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty good for shining things up. So I'm actually going to do a little, let's see, let's dip some some cloth in some distilled water here. Just wipe this guy off for now because I know there's some garbage on here, some junk. Actually, I might want to hit that with some alcohol. I think there's, might want to hit that with some because there's some oil-based stuff on there. So right now we're rocking with the 99% isopropyl, which is probably going to play havoc with my gloves, but I'm not really too concerned with that. But that should get most of the, if there's any sort of residual junk on here. It's just so much crap. Look at this. Just absolutely disgusting. This whole thing, it's nasty. Absolutely nasty. There's a bunch of rust in this trough. It's like there's some moisture fell in and never got out. Yeah, this is just some pretty gross stuff, man, I'm telling you. But it's feeling nice to get it off of here. Yeah, let's see how this magic eraser works on here. Quickly get some of this stuff off. Should I do it dry? No, I'll try it dry and see how that works. Not really so well. See how it works wet. I don't know if it's really strong enough for not really good for necessarily for polishing metals. We'll get this maybe a little bit cleaner than, yeah, it's not really helping too much. But I think the goal would be to clean some stuff. I do have a more abrasive pad that I might use just to get this a little bit cleaner in the end, but I think we're getting most of the stuff off here. Let me see, yeah, this won't work for the metal. Let's see, I got a little bit of an emery pad here. That works much better for getting this rust off of here. That will be my rust go-to, huh? There we go. Most of that rust is gone. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna score this. I don't know if this is really, maybe not the best way to be doing this. And get a little bit of the oxide off, huh? Thankfully, I'm not doing this over top of the motherboard. Man, that would be bad. Don't don't use abrasive stuff on metals above a motherboard. That's just a really bad idea. Yeah, look at all this crap now. That's just a really bad idea. Let's just call that out for what it is. Because you're just going to drop a lot of metal filings onto onto your motherboard, which has some very tiny circuits that are going to, yeah, that's looking a little better. Yeah. I'd say that heatsink is nice and clean. Much cleaner than before, that's for sure. And we'll get that on the GPU later. I'm gonna set this guy aside. And we'll go on to the next thing. Should we try maybe the speaker? This speaker is pretty disgusting as well. Look at this. Just absolutely caked. I have no idea how this much garbage like gets inside. I guess, you know, like the thing is just, well, the thing is 16 years old, so that is probably part of why, but this looks like something. A bit of that spray on. Indeed. It's just a little spray of the Lysol on this guy. This is just plastic, really. So we'll just clean this guy off here. There we go. That's looking better. That's looking much better. It's almost white now. Actually, this is something that Mr. Clean Magic Eraser would probably work well on. That's working a lot better. Look at that. That's looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Get that. Give this cord here a little wipey wipe. Nice flat cables. That is nice. Nice and clean. Look at that. So much nicer than before. Wow. Alright, you filthy thing. Stay off. Stay away. Clean up some of this junk. Ugh. I'm gonna have like a little garbage pile over there. Just need to rust. Eraser's starting to disintegrate. Starting to look a lot nicer, a lot cleaner though. Oof. That doesn't look so great. No, it's alright. Look at that. Much, much better. It's so clean. The sound coming out of this is going to be so clean. Look at that. Hey, hey, how's it going, Roblox 6? Welcome. Yeah, I have a feeling, Roblox 6, that this computer might be a little older than you. It's from 2006, so who knows? It could be close. Who knows? But he's going to be nice and clean. There we go. This speaker. Oof. Let me get inside of that. Let me get inside of that. Let's see here. Dip in some. Yeah, that's. Still some rust in there. You're like, It's all right. Don't reveal your age. Not on the interwebs. There we go. That's starting to look a little cleaner in there. I think that's clean enough. Not bad at all, though. Jeez, man. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of liquid in there. Let's get that out. The goal is not to have more rust in there, so we gotta make sure we clean out all these little bits of liquid. And actually do a little wipe around the edge of this speakers. Just giving a little gentle wipe on these speakers just because I don't want to leave crap in there, but I also don't want to be piercing any of these diaphragms. That's how kids come. But it's funny, on Twitter I advertise this as me doing a stream with my shirt off. I very well could be doing it with my shirt off, but I'm not actually. Sorry guys. There we go. That speaker is nice and clean. Nice and white. Set that aside. Set that there. Let's see. I will do this other heatsink here. This is for the GPU or the CPU. Just gonna quickly give this guy a wipe. Give the little alcohol a chance here. But yeah, it was crazy. I got this PC for $5, which is crazy. Well, PC, this Mac for $5, which is kind of insane. When I first got it, the guy said it doesn't even boot. I tried booting it and it booted, and I was like, what? And then shortly after, it kind of died. So I was thinking it might have been, just overheating, like an overheating issue, which it very well may have been. There was a ton of dust, like tons of dust inside of like the fans. These heat sinks here were just caked in dust, and I hit them with like some really, high pressure air from my air compressor, and they did get a little bit better. But yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll give that guy a buffing too. Hey, this is a little bit rougher than I'd like. So maybe if I go later, we can get away with it. I don't want to be scoring it too deeply just because you want it nice and flat, right? I do want to get rid of a little bit of that, little bit of the copper oxide on there, because copper oxide doesn't really transmit heat so well. So I just want to get a little shine on there. So I think we're about there. I'm just gonna see if we get a last little buff in there with that. And we'll get the alcohol here. I know this is crazy. There is alcohol consumption on this, not in the way that you would expect. So we're gonna give that guy a little wipe here with alcohol. So that will be ready for some thermal paste later on when we assemble that on the CPU. I'm gonna put that with the GPU heatsink over here. And what next? Hey, let's maybe set that over there for now. And I'm gonna do a quick little wipe in this area maybe. Or you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna throw down a shop rag here. I'm gonna move this guy. I got a couple of pieces of RAM here, but we're gonna take the old this is the GPU right here. I think these like memory modules are like 125 kilobyte ones, I think, or something. It's like just absolutely minuscule. This is a 128 megs, so maybe they're even less, or maybe there are 120. I'll clean them off. We'll see. We'll clean some more of those marshmallow looking thermal pads off of these, because I'm actually kind of impressed with how they're like, they are like spongy and like marshmallow, but they're actually coming off pretty easy, like easier than most than some thermal pads from like modern GPUs. So and yeah, after 16 years they're still pliable. So yeah, this thermal pad is kind of stuck to it. Like, okay, so around here there's like foam. So this foam is glued on. It's not a thermal pad. There's no thermal properties with this foam. But there are like thermal pads that are still sort of stuck on here. And to be honest, they're a little bit, they're not as difficult as you would think to get off. Like I actually had more difficulty on my Founders Edition cards with those like canvas nasty, those nasty like canvas style thermal pads. So here we are. We've got our NVIDIA chip I'm gonna clean this off, and we'll check out this massive die here. You know, it's to die for. And I'm gonna clean off these thermal pads here. So we got a nice clean memory chip. And I'll take a peek and see what these chips are. Oops. I have a feeling though that the thermal pads that were, I don't know. Well, actually, you know what? Who knows? Sometimes Apple uses some pretty nice spec stuff, especially before they start like heading in the direction of like serious cost savings. Because sometimes they sort of overdo things in the first gen or so, or like early on in a life cycle, and then it's like game over once they start thinking, okay, we need to start making more money on this. So they've had a few products in the past where it's just like super OP, and like this GPU is definitely not OP. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty not OP. Let's see, I'm just gonna brush some of these bits of thermal. All right, so we've got our I don't even know how to, this G73. We've got some Samsung RAM here. 649. I don't know. I can't read anything on it. But here's the die shot. We're gonna. There you go. I think this thing has like look at you still see there's like rust here. That's nasty. I'm gonna clean those contacts with some alcohol too. Be a good idea. Funny joke. Wait, what was the funny joke? Was it where I said that this computer's probably older than you? I just assume anybody who likes Roblox is quite young. That's just my assumption. Just look at this. The back of this thing has like there's like some nasty stuff here. Oh, it's coming off. I don't know if that's like some mineral deposits or what, because there was like a water leak into this thing, so who knows. But that's the GPU, fairly cleaned. So we're gonna shift this guy over here, set that somewhere safe. We're just gonna do a quick little general clean of this beast here, which is the frame that everything sort of attaches onto inside. So it's like a structural member for basically everything in there. Big old piece of dust just comes right off of it. The funny thing is I blew all of this off like with some compressed air. I guess that's true, Roblox. There are 45-year-olds out there, I guess. I don't know, I just never really thought of Roblox. And again, you know what? Maybe that's my own assumptions, that are incorrect. But I never really. It does look like lime scale, but yeah, I just never made the connection with anybody older than 16 and Roblox. I think it's just mainly because like I've got like nieces that are into Roblox, and like they're like 10 and like 5, and they're not even really into like Minecraft or anything like that. Because usually it's like Roblox and then Minecraft. Roblox is sort of like the uh, the gateway drug, if you will, to Minecraft. Yeah, look at this. There's like some lime scale here. It looks like as well. Let's see. Can we get rid of that? I think we can probably get rid of that with the magic eraser here. The magic eraser is pretty decent for which little chunks are going to come off, because it's not so great as far as longevity when you're scraping it on the metal, but oh, am I shaking the camera? Yeah, I'm shaking the camera. Oh, nice. You just cleaned out your 3080? Did it look like this, Virgo? I'm asking for a friend. Don't hate me, Virgo. Don't hate me. No, it always to me it always feels so nice to like clean like your PC components. It's just I don't know. For me, I find it very therapeutic. That's why I kind of do this. I'm like, all right, I hope somebody out there also feels like it's therapeutic and they can sort of watch because this is quite a disgusting one too. Like it's pretty nasty. Clean the backs of the top of this guy off here, and we're gonna set this guy aside. Let it dry off a bit. Get these bits off. There we go. Put that on here as well. We're gonna put that with the heat sinks on the other side there. And since we've got some gross stuff already on here, I'm gonna chuck that off to the side. Um, got some. Yeah. Just gonna do a quick two. I'm gonna do a quick wipe. I've got some. I got the RAM here as well. DDR2, I believe. Yep. DDR2, baby. Yeah, EVGA cards are really good for that, I've found. Just like the shrouds are nice, they can come off quite easily. I'm just cleaning the contacts here with some alcohol. Somebody might yell at me and be like, "You shouldn't be doing that." And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know why, but okay." Oof. Oof. Yeah, we got some dust on this one. Quick little wipe. This. Sort of see ya. Let's see. Actually, that one's quite clean compared to this one, but come on. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. You can see this one here is a little dirtier. This one's a little cleaner. Just gonna keep these guys clean. Set this guy aside over here. And wipe this guy off here now. Nice and clean. Cleaning this won't really do much as far as function is concerned, but yeah. No, Virgo, I found a lot of times like EVGA, and this is why I'm gonna probably miss them if they stay out of the GPU game for much longer. Um, it's they were really good with just serviceability of their parts and uh, the way that they did things. I really appreciated it. All right, let's see here. Oof. I've got a mask on right now, so I'm like, I can go in here and just try to round these up with this brush. Squirrel cages are a little bit annoying. No real way to open it up, get in there, but oh, that all came out of this single little fan. Only this fan, this only fan. It came out. Oh, I think we'll definitely find that those EVGA test or like sort of 4090s that never happened. I think those will end up on eBay. Oh, wait. There's clips here. Ooh, should I do it? Should I do it, guys? Should I do it? I've got some little screwdriver bits here. Should I do it? Let me try. Let me try just cracking this guy open. See if I can. Does not feel very. Oh, there's some over here too. I think I might have to crack this guy here open first. It is kind of like a fossil. I feel like an archaeologist, not gonna lie. This whole this whole thing is quite archaeological, so to speak. Okay, okay, here we go. We're cracking open the tomb here of the dust pharaoh. The old dust pharaoh's tomb. There we go. Okay. One last piece here of the ancient lost dust pharaoh. There's a piece of shoot. Of course, there's the tape here, the bane of all humanity's existence. But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Absolutely nasty. And this is the part that I was so surprised with is like the amount of dust that's in here is just like astounding. I was like, how? How do you get this much dust? And like this caked, it's like it was, there running during Jurassic Park, the first one. Like, look at this. This is absolutely nasty. It is like a fossil right now. Not gonna lie. Let's see here. I do have where is it? Ah, yes. Like a cloth here for actually like, no, we're not even gonna go alcohol yet. We're gonna do just water, just distilled water right now. Get some of this dirt out of here. Just absolutely nasty. But once we have this cleaned out, it will be nice. But it's just absolutely ridiculous how disgusting this is. Like, alcohol time, yeah. As soon as this is clean, who knows? Maybe I'll have some alcohol. I might need it. There we go. That part's nice and clean-ish. Oh, there's a little bit in there. Let's get this little screw on the end. There we go. Beautiful. Now it's time to get this guy. But be careful not to break any blades off the squirrel cage here. If I do, then it'll be a disaster because it'll be out of balance and then that thing will rattle like crazy. And it'll basically make the thing useless. Probably a screw under the sticker, but I'm not going too crazy here. I just want to get this thing cleaned. I don't want to necessarily win any, don't want to win a computer show with it. Push this in. Rotate it. Put that piece in there. I think that's good enough. Still spins nicely. Not bad at all. Distilled for the win. The good news with the earlier part of this, you can go with distilled water and not be too worried about any shorting, because by the time this is all back together and in and installed and ready to run, it should be dried. That's good enough, I think. Definitely a lot cleaner than it was. That is for sures. We should just snap right back together. Actually, first though, I'm gonna make sure I peel that guy back. Then get these pieces here. That guy clipped in and that guy clipped in. There we go. Stop speaking, computer. Bleep bloop, bleep bloop. 1010010. Sorry. It's who I am. I'm just a computer talker. I think I might have broken a bit of this. Tab kind of broke, but we got it back together. There. Back in one piece. And it's clean inside-ish. Good enough. Off to the pile. Ooh, now it's time for this puppy right here. Oof. She's a big one. And she's dirty. So dirty. I don't even know how to handle it. There we go. It's weird, I'm using like a little flat-headed screwdriver. Totally the wrong tool, I think. But it works. So maybe it's not the wrong tool, eh? There we go. Crack that one. This one's a lot easier. There's no tape. And they're quite spaced, so there's a lot more flex in the plastic for it to open up. So it's a nice aspect of it. Ooh-wee, there we go. Cracked her open. Whoa, look at that. Disgusting. Ha ha ha. Oh, that is nasty. Let's just like break. Maybe we'll break this stuff up here. I'm gonna, after I'm done these, I'm gonna. Oh, there's dust. Good thing I'm wearing a mask. It's so funny. I like started this without a mask on when I was doing the disassembly. And I was like, partway through, I'm like, I gotta put a mask on. This is just absolutely wretched and disgusting. Like there, it literally, I actually feel like I'm at an archaeological dig right now. It's literally like the Sahara Desert in here. I think the person I got this from, they were like a contractor, and I don't know why, but it feels like they like took this thing on to their jobs, where who knows what they were doing. I don't know. Although this fan actually cleaned out a lot nicer than that other fan. Now, when I was cleaning this out too, I'm blowing it off with the compressed air. And when you're blowing it off with compressed air, this thing spin like crazy. And I like went to stop it with my thumb, and I actually like cut the surface of my thumb with it. And I was like, oh no, now I'm gonna get the herpetitis, which is a combination of herpes and hepatitis at the same time. And thankfully, I don't think I do. Disgusting, man. Absolutely disgusting. Let's see. Oh, that feels so good to just do that. Get this. Yeah, doesn't that just get you in the feels right there? I don't know. Maybe not. It does for me. This thing's just absolutely. Try not to go too hard in there. Yeah. Not gonna lie, if you have a PC and you ever like need to like clean stuff, having a little thing of distilled water is super handy. I've used it for like keyboard rescues. I think I don't know, one of my earlier streams I spilled beer on my keyboard. Had to like quickly unplug it, and though I was able to just like just soak the keys in that in thankfully it had hot swap, it has hot swap keys, so I was able to pop them out and just drop them in distilled water and just clean those off. with the distilled water and then let it dry naturally. You don't have to worry about evacuating the water so much because there's it doesn't really leave behind any sort of deposits or anything, and uh, you do have to worry about it rusting because it will still cause things to rust, but it's not as bad as like your mineral water, which can leave like a stain between components, which could potentially be a, a point of issue. I don't know if it would cause a short circuit or anything, but I don't know. I just prefer it like that. I see lime scale and things around the house just because where I am, the water's not so great as far as mineral. Well, it's tons of minerals in it, so depending on how you look at minerals in the water, it's great or terrible. This thing is just absolutely filthy. Absolutely filthy. Just filthy, man. But this is looking nice and clean at least. There's a little bit of dirt in there, but you know what? End of the day, I think that's good enough for that piece. Now we'll clean this one off here. Just look at that. It's actually dark again. Thank goodness. It's just ugh. One thing I am happy about this PC though is that there isn't like oil in it. Like I know like some people who like have it like in a kitchen, you'll get like oil buildup or like I don't think this person was a smoker. Because there doesn't seem to be a lot of like tar stains or nicotine stains in there. So there's it's like here I gotta hold this here so people can read the chat. It's like, yes, read the chat. There's the people. There are the people. Do 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 do. Oh yeah. There we go. This is gonna be nice and clean. It's gonna go back together nicely, I think. And this is going to be absolutely beautiful. Dip this. There's actually a thing of water here. Uh, Off to the corner there. Quickly dry my hand off because I was squeezing it in the water just to get rid of some of that junk. All right, this one is ready to go back together. And this, I think, should go much quicker, much easier. Let's get these clips on. Clip, 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 clop, clip, clop. We're back together. Look at that. Oh, dang it. There's crap in there. And I didn't get it out. Sorry. It was irritating. Now we're good. That's better. Much better. Oh. Put that guy aside, and then we got the last one right here. I think this one, though, looks like... This one actually looks like it's probably the cleanest of them all. But we'll get it open and see, okay? Is there like a hidden clip here? Yeah, it's kind of like a hidden clip here. Maybe there isn't a hidden clip there. Maybe there's just this guy here on the side. Oh. There's this other side here. This one's a bit more intense than the others. Maybe I need to start over on this one here. The idea is that you slip one and it unclips, and then you can sort of... There we go. Then since that separated, You can unclip that one, and that one should separate. Yeah, there we go. It starts. Then it becomes much easier. And then basically the last one just falls apart or falls off once you unclip it, at least. In theory, because it's not happening right. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. And there's a little something here. Yeah, this little tricky clip here. There we go. Yeah, the inside of this one's actually quite clean compared to the others. I think this one should be relatively quick. It's quite simple. Quite simple, really. It's the best way to like totally talk down to someone. It's quite simple, really. You just do it like this. It's like all that hard work that you were doing, it's nothing. If you were as smart as me, you'd be able to do this. Sorry, it's not really my style. Everybody makes dumb mistakes, right? I'm the king of dumb mistakes. There we go. Clean enough. Clean enough, I think. And this guy here, we're just gonna do a quick little run around here with the cage here. Get some of this dust. Yeah, we're not looking to eat off these fans. We're not gonna make an air fryer with them. You know? If all I cared about was the OnlyFans, you know, I would be satisfied already. This, okay. There we go. There's that. Good. This guy is complete. Put this guy back on here. Put that guy there. Yeah. There. There we go. Yeah, around here. And then this guy. And then this guy. And that one there. Beautiful. I am surprised at how good these are. They're still like plenty smooth and really nice and clean now. So put that over there. Look at all this dirt here. Look at this. This is just absolutely disgusting. So there's one more thing I want to clean before we start. Well, there's two more things I want to clean. So number one, I'm going to quickly turn off this digital zoom so we can zoom back out and see the carnage here. But first, I want to just quickly move that mouse there. You can see here we've got like some mold. We've got some mold over here, and I want to just get in here and get some of this stuff really just like cleaned out. So, final shop towel off this one. I'm going to do some Lysol on this. I'm going to do a little wipe with some distilled around because this is just absolutely disgusting. Look at this. Absolutely disgusting. It's so disgusting, this PC. It's like one can only imagine the browsing history to make such a disgusting PC. Look at this. Probably searched the rainforest a whole bunch of times. Oh, nasties. So gross. Like that this be like inside of someone's computer. It's like just absolutely wretched. Look at this. You can't see it down here, but I'm going to switch around so you can. Because this is just, so nasty. This one portion of this frame is actually broken. So I will be super gluing that too. Right here, this is just totally broken off. Got this. Come on. So actually, if you look right in here, this whole line here is just rust. just all rust. And it is just, yeah. Grazing. Like this whole thing here. Look at this thing. Nasty. 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 I'm just like, it's astonishing with how gross this is. Like, this corner here is absolutely like, it's disturbing. Like this right here. I actually want to zoom in on that just so you can see how like disturbingly gross it is. Like, do the zoom here again. So we're gonna shift this just so you can see it, like how gross this is. Look in that corner. This is all like dirt and rust. Just in that, I'm gonna like look at that. Absolutely filthy. Absolutely filthy. Ugh. Disgusting. The other corner's not much better. We're gonna zoom this back out because you've seen it and have that haunt your nightmares tonight. I'm gonna do a little cleaning tool here with this. I'm gonna take a shop towel and take this guy. Just gonna, let's see, what should I do on it? Should it be yeah, I'm gonna spray it with Lysol still. It's plastic here, so there's no electronics. For the most part, it's plastic, so it's all right. I got this now wetted in that little groove, so that should be good for getting in the corner and just cleaning out this disgusting old garbage. Just, oh, nasty. Nasty. Look at this. It's working. Yeah, it's working. Actually, quite filthy up around the webcam, too. One can only imagine what has gone to make this webcam so disgusting. To be honest, though, I don't think the webcam on this will be working. Nor do I necessarily want it to be working. It's... Oh, it feels nice, though, to get these corners cleaned. Do another push clean in this. Oh, there's hair in it, too. Oh, gross. Gross. It's so nasty. Wow. But, guy. Cleaner. corners with this magic eraser, especially these nasty ones. Ugh, just so gross. This whole thing is so nasty and gross. All right, I've got this here now that I want to clean. An extra. I just finished a roll shop towel. I didn't start it with the roll full, just so you know. Didn't take a full roll of shop towels, but wouldn't be surprised if it did, though, still. Keep this guy here. We're gonna get, yeah, alcohol. Do a little run with some alcohol here, especially just in this area. I got that cleaned. Get any moisture out of there because it is kind of rusted there, so I don't want to, add more things to rust. And then I also want to clean over here with alcohol, just so I can get the there's some glue here. I think the alcohol's going to help with that. But there is a broken surface here, and I do want to glue this together. I've got some super glue that I'm gonna try on it. I hope it works all right. We got some alcohol on there to clean off those contact points. I am going to do a little something because I don't want to glue this to my table. So I've got some tape here. Just going to lay this tape underneath it. And this should do well to keep it from gluing to the table. Put that. Here we go. We got our crazy glue here. We'll see if this will work. It might not. Should, I'm thinking. Might fog it too. I know some of these guys, it fogs. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Goodness, I'm wearing gloves too, just so I don't glue my fingers to it on stream. As entertaining as that might be, I don't think I'd be down with that, even if it did get a lot of views. Not my thing. Let's see, can I get a piece of tape here? Put that on, just to get that bonding process happening. I'm just gonna actually get on the other side there too, just to see if I can stick these two pieces here together as well. Just make sure we get it in there. Yeah. And then let's see. One more strip on there. In case you're wondering, this is amazing tape from Japan. I absolutely love this tape. It tears really nice and easy, very strong, very sticky, and the glue does not stick or does not leave residue. So it is just beautiful in that regard. I'm gonna actually just cut this. There's like a little strip here that's on there. I'm gonna cut that off just to get rid of it. And I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this piece now. I'll be back. I'm just gonna quickly take this frame here and just gonna set it aside somewhere for that glue to dry. Twisty action. See, good thing I put that down. Good thing I put that down. it's left a textured portion where the super glue sort of leaked through. So I maybe should have put more super glue down, right? Yeah, there's a spot here. Some super glues come down. Dang it. Super glue. Wow. What you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? All right, time to take this piece here, which is full of nasties. And there's a lot of nasties here. Take this. Do a quick wipe here. And we're gonna take this to the next level. Take some of this garbage away. And we are going to do the, there's a little spot where I'm gonna then start the next step here for reassembly of it. I'm gonna get this nasty piece of machinery here. I don't know if you remember it, but shit back. Let's show those lights there. Show that light there too. Beauty. Now we can see. And yeah, that's rust right there. This guy, we're taking that out. And we're gonna put this guy in. So that guy's coming out. You two guys are gone from there. Let's see. How did we get this off before? Oh yeah, there's 2 screws here. 2 screws. Oh, I got my little stubby right here. Now we're gonna undo that screw there. No. Just double check what those screws look like. I assumed they were Phillips. And I assumed incorrectly. I forgot. This is an Apple product. And as much as I like to rag on Apple products, this is one thing I love about Apple products, is that they use Torx. And Torx, as anyone who's ever done anything with small screws knows, Torx are way, way better than Phillips. So big props to you, Apple, for being awesome in that regard. Alrighty. I have to unscrew this guy. Unscrew this guy. And we'll take this old hard drive out because I think this hard drive did have issues, and that was part of what was happening. There were memory errors, or not memory, but like hard drive issues that were coming up. Let's see, does this guy just pop out, or what's going on with this? There's something here. Oh, there's a couple more on this side. That's what it is. I'm just being a dink because I don't know what I'm doing. It's all good. I thought I took this out a different way before. I thought there was like a means with this guy that I sort of just took this guy and lifted it up, or there's like a push. Oh, does it shift one way or the other? There, yeah, that. And that's what I did last time. Yeah, I just left these guys were left in. Well, there you go. There you have it. I have gotten it out. Yeah, this guy here is a little bit old. I got a Western Digital 250 gig. Made, I think, especially for Apple. It's got the old Apple thing, but we're rocking SATA power here. And SATA power and SATA, although it does have a Molex connector, but they did not have a Molex connector in here connected to it, which is happy days. But we shall see. I hope this 1 terabyte will be I think it should be usable, even with the hardware that's in there. But yeah, bye-bye. Oh, we need maybe to take this guy off. There is this hard drive temperature sensor here, and this guy does not have one. So maybe, just maybe, we'll need to pry this guy off. Ooh, there's some sticky glue on there. So I hope that sticky glue comes off with it. Yeah, come on off with it. Because I will need you to stick on it. Go. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use this guy because this is just ever so superior than most of the stuff. Yeah, we still got some glue on there. Good. Here's our sensor. Take our old drive, put it on the floor, stamp on it. There we go. Boom, bang, boom. This guy will go like this. This, I'm assuming, is going to go on right there. There we go. She sticks just fine. Beautiful. Yeah, good. I didn't stick it too close to the hard drive. Good stuff. Okay. Oof. Now let's maybe move this over here and we'll do some wiping in here. Oy, 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 oy. Yeah, dusted this thing out too. It's just, whew. Oil just has so much dust on it too. Coming up so dirty. Nasty. This is a plastic cover over the power supply, so I can be a little cavalier with that. Some of these cables are just oof. Caked. Just caked in dirt. Yeah, this whole back frame here is steel. So it weighs a ton. Just on there. Just gross, man. The whole thing is gross. Ugh. This thing's actually shiny black plastic. I didn't even know that. Yeah, look at this. Disgusting. Ah, I've got a breach in my gloves. Oh no. The alcohol has finally done a number. Oh, jeez. I need to get another glove. Oh, I didn't bring extras. Oh, there's extras upstairs. I will be right back, my friends. And I will see you in a second. All right, I'm back. Whew. I've got one glove. Now I've got two. And I just realized that I've got one smaller glove. This is a smaller one than this one. Oh well, what you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? Let's see if I can get this off. Actually, no, I need to use, I think. I need to use this guy, but you know, I don't want to use this guy because I don't want to get it. I don't want to get the rust on the all over. So Some of these things. Yes. Big shower towel here. Get in here, polish that off, get some of these dusty bits off. Man, this thing is just so filled with gross. Yeah. The other speaker here. Almost forgot. There is this other speaker. And it is wet nasty as well. So I'm going to quickly once over. Get her nice and clean again, just like the other one. Just because I don't want to have a dirty piece in there. Especially with the white plastic, it just shows up like crazy. There we go. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay. Let's go and build. Give this guy a wipe off here. It's attached to a cable that runs into like underneath, and it runs like all the way over to like here, and I don't want to undo it, so I'm just like gonna kind of leave it off camera just because it's kind of inconvenient to try and move it under the camera. So you have to trust my my play-by-play. Oh, it's so dirty. Ooh, this is really, really dirty. It's getting so much cleaner. I can't believe how much cleaner it is. It is the cleanest I have ever seen it. It is absolutely fantastic. It is so good that you should like, share, and subscribe. It is absolutely incredible. Reality check, though, it's not quite as good as the other one. Let's just be real here. Can I be real with you, homies? Can I be real with you? It's not as good as the other. But you know what? It'll have to do it. It really will. Oh, this line of rust down here, too, is just so irritating to me. Like, you can't see it either. There's a line of rust on the metal frame here, which sort of interacts with the other metal frame that was there, and it's like just absolutely like rusty. I don't know. It's not gonna probably be clean anytime soon, so whatevs. Whatevs. Where the speaker resides, just so it can be, you know, relatively clean. No cobwebs left over, maybe. That might be a good sort of mission statement for this area. There will be rust left behind, but no cobwebs at least, hey? I'm just getting like this from this off screen area here. It is a horrendous spot, let me just say. It is quite nasty. Yeah, this whole thing is just absolutely wretched. Oh, so much dust here too. Like, I don't know if you can see the difference, but A lot of dust residing in here. Not paying rent though, so I gotta kick it out. Hey, look at this. Apple made a nice small 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 pin connector. They didn't have any burning problems. Hey-o. Shots fired, NVIDIA. Shots fired. Oh, this is just so much dirt. There's just so much dirt. And it's absolutely nasty. I'm getting even behind the screen here. Hello. Can you see me? Where's it? In here. These bits out. This is usually like a really nasty spot because it's I believe this is an intake for the one fan. The most dirtiest of all the fans, I believe. The only fan that was really dirty. But yeah, there's definitely some dust you can see in there. It's like, oh yeah, you can see kind of. I don't know. Maybe you can't, but it's really gross. Just how nasty this whole thing is. You know what? You can only spend so much time trying to clean these things before you just gotta sort of give in and say, hey, you know what? Whatever. Oh my. Oh, that's not good. I'm looking here on the I don't know if you probably can't see it, but oops, as I'm hitting buttons on my keyboard here. Jeez. All right, we're back. Um, this area here, there's actually like I think there's like burn, not maybe not burn marks, but it looks like there's like arcing or shorting or I don't know. It might have also been some sort of chemical issues as well. Let's zoom in here, see if we can see it. But this is like the I/O panel here, and it looks like there's like some like electrical arcing all around, like heat from these arcing. So I wonder if there was issue with water getting in around the back of this, and that's what caused this rust line here and a lot of the issues that I was seeing with it. So I'm hoping that's not going to be, like the end of the world with it, but see, there's just so much junk, so much dirt, like just horrendous. So, all right, I think we're just about good enough on this. I'm not gonna, you know, go too much more with it, but here's our webcam stuffs. Here's our hardware for the hard drive. You know what? I think we're good. I think we're good enough. It's significantly cleaner. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. It is significantly cleaner. I am going to then move this guy around. We're going to go over here to the focused area of this. Here we've got our SATA power connector. I'm going to put that in. Our SATA data cable. Put that in. That fits nicely. I'm going to cut these guys here. These little pins, which go right in here. I believe, yeah, these. I love that this has been a standard spacing for a long, long time. So this drive that I have from an expansion drive I bought back in, oh man, I got this from a Seagate expansion drive back in, oh man, back when 1 terabyte drives were $189. I forget when, but I remember how much. That goes in there, and this will sit in there, and then we have, where did our plastic piece go? Right over here. It says plastic piece actually will sit and like this. Go like this. Yeah, this guy will go like this, and then, or no, it was the other way, I think. Was it the other way? Okay. Now I've got to go check. Oh, wait, there's a little mark here on it. Let's see, does that coincide with, as I stick my face underneath? This looks like, actually, this looks like a spot for those wires to go, if anything. But this, I think, was on top. No, that wouldn't hold it in at all. This would. This would hold it in. Or would it? No, it wouldn't. Would it? I gotta double check now. How did I have that on? Oh no. You're failing, man. You're failing. Thankfully, I've got my old stream here. And it looks like. Yeah, it was sitting like this. It was sitting just like this. All right, so we're good. We're good. We're good here. Let's see. I got my pieces right here. Get this guy screwed on here. Oh, that's it. That's it. That makes sense now. All right, now I can see it. I knew there was a feature that allowed it to slide, and here they are. There's these little clasps, or not clasps, but little slides here. You can kind of see those hook onto these guys here and here. So this guy goes in here like so. Let's get this guy situated here where it ought to be. Then we go here. Slide this guy over like so. We should be able to put these on. Cross-threading action there. Definitely cross-threading. I don't want to tighten that in. Cross-thread it. Let's get that in. There we go. I think we started the thread. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, now where's the other one? Over here. Got it. All right. Got that in. Let's see. Can we hand thread that? Shouldn't be too worried about cross-threading from this angle. There we go. Held in place nicely. All right. I think this is good for now. And we're just going to quickly do a once over. Ooh. I know what that was. That was the screw for the speaker I took out. Let me just quickly put that back in before I forget, because I know I will. There will be a loose screw, and who knows? I'll short it out. It'll be all because of that stinking speaker that I didn't fix. All right, there we go. It's in. Whew. Okay, motherboard time. And then this baby's going back together. Oof. Here's the motherboard. We're not going to do too much on this. Yeah, I got this guy here. We're going to be doing mostly alcohol here. We're not going to be doing a lot of scraping. We're not going to be doing a lot of anything, really. We've got some junk here that we're going to wipe. Traces here, it looks like where water has fallen, especially around the GPU. It's just some nasty bits all together. That's cleaning up really nicely. It's looking a lot nicer. I'm gonna some junk around here. Looks like somebody maybe tried to do some accidental water cooling on this. Junk here. OBS just OBS just disconnected and then reconnected. Am I still live? Am I still live? Tell me, Papa, am I still alive? I think so. I think so. Traces here cleaned. Best. Some of the junk here. Make sure too we don't have too much junk by some of the power connector guys here. This clean up with a separate cloth. Let me just quick little wipey poo here. Bits are coming off. Clear them away. So many little cables here coming off. Thankfully, a lot of them are like labeled, so it's nice in that regard. You've got your these I/O ports here, which are seeing. Oh, look at this! You got like it's like water damage here. Get this focus here. Yeah, there we go. It's like yeah, it looks like hard water damage here, and then this is that area around where I saw it looked like it was like arcing on the other piece there. Absolutely nasties. But it cleans up actually, not too bad. Don't think this firewire port will ever work again, but such is life. Oops. Maybe I thought I maybe knocked one of these capacitors off, but it was just the glove squeaking. Get like in here is like just nasty bits. So hold this, maybe I can get a piece in there like this and get it at least a little bit clean. I'm gonna do I'm cleaning now on the back side of this. Oof, which is also quite dusty and dirty, and nasty. Yeah, the wireless card on this is probably pooched. Let's just be real with that. Because I'm just judging by this super rusty screw here. It's yeah. little bits to catch. Oh, this is so gross. It is nasties. I feel like this guy's coming through. Yeah. Kind of want to take it off, but I don't. Same time, I don't. Wiping some of these dusty bits. Get some of this clean. It's gonna be on the back side, and you're not gonna see it, but I just wanna at least get some of this clean. Maybe not. Maybe I should just be happy with that. I know it's not clean, but you know what? For the sake of time, maybe we'll just start putting her back together now. Okay. All right, I'm gonna put that there. Get another drop cloth here. I think we're gonna be pretty much. We're pretty much. Oh no, there is one last task that I must complete. That is the old thermal paste on the CPU. We got to get that off. No ifs, ands, or buts. That got to come off. Come on, don't drop off like that. Premium Intel computing power. Back when Intel was PGA. All right. Intel chip is clean. T7400. Yeah, baby. All right. Let's see. I think first steps is we're gonna installing this guy in I think we're gonna be putting this is gonna go over here. This guy. Now let's switch this to zoom it out. Boop-a-doop. And we put this in. Oh. Go. And spot here. Wash. It's the place where no one's gonna see, but I will know. Plastic feet on the bottom of it. They are pretty gross. Quick little clean on these. Let's make it feel like $1 million. Let's just be real here. That looks good. All right. We've got our PC here. Our PC. Sorry, Apple people. And they all flip out. It's not a PC. It's a Mac. I gotta see here. I'm like 90% sure this guy goes somewhere here. That guy looks like it broke off. No, something sits on that. Got a couple of these guys here. I just got to figure out this guy here goes, yep, right there. Okay. Okay, there. Yep, those guys go right like that. Right like that. And I believe this guy here will go, oh, this in here. I gotta gotta go quickly back to my my old piece here and see what we took out last. Because this guy was on there, just scrolling through the old footage here, looking for little reminders of how this was set up. Yep. So we had the little guy was over here. This little, no, no, this little guy. It's right over here. It's pointing like so. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That guy was there. The joys of past footage, I'm telling you. I am telling you. Yeah, this is all attached in one go on. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to leave that guy in there. And this is going to get a little bit of an attachment on it from the motherboard. This guy was sitting like so. All right. So I'm going to take this big guy down. I'm going to get this attached to the back of the motherboard, so we can sort out that aspect of it and get the heatsink on the GPU and install the GPU. So, motherboard. Ha! GPU. Ha! GPU goes in like so. First, though, let me see if I can not break it when I put it in. I think, though. Yeah, we've got that. The GPU. CPU. GPU. These guys go here and here. Yeah, this guy. Yeah, these guys, I believe, go right up through here. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And then this goes on here. Or should I? Maybe I'll zoom this in because this is kind of a zoom-worthy task. So here we go. We've got these little standoff guys. They go through here. And then there's these plastic spacers that were on there, that I left on there. And they go on these. And then this goes in to here. There's a little notch on the bottom there. You just line up the notch and you push it in. Oh yeah, push it in and then it bends down. All right, there we go. Kind of like M.2 style. And these guys sit here. And I believe those sit on there. Do those go all the way through? Because we've got our GPU heatsink as well, which is right here. And yeah, GPU heatsink will go there. So that will not affect these screws. These screws should go on right now. Go, threading in nice and easily. That's always a good sign. And actually, the way that this is designed actually is nice for assembly. That, you know, you have there's a shoulder here that that spacer sits on, and this just tightens on it really nicely. So you've got it sitting now, like so. And now this guy here is attached on the back as well. So now we're gonna put some thermal pads on. I'm gonna put some thermal pads seem to be getting a little harder with age. It's all right. Oh, I was like, why are they so hard? And then I remembered they have little plastic bits on them. Silly Jay, come on. Come on, man. You know, we're gonna get this out. Scissors. We're just gonna cut some pads here, man. You know, here's a pad. That guy for those two. Cut this guy for those two. I don't think this is really high heat memory, so we're not like looking to overclock some GDDR6X here, but you know what? I think I'm gonna take these gloves off. It's just gonna be a lot easier to be doing these like little finicky bits with the gloves off. Taking the gloves off, man. Just taking the gloves off. Yeah, that looks about right. I think we'll get the compression we need just to smush that there. That smushes down nicely, so. That guy over there. Put this guy on these two right here. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got some NZXT, or not, Noctua, NTH1, not NZXT, Noctua. Thank you. And we're going to put a little blob here. Blob. That should be way more than enough, but you know what? You never know. So I'm just going to do a quick little smushy smush on this. Make sure we're getting some nice coverage. GPU. You can never really have too much. Just want to make sure it's all covered. You know what? I'm just gonna put a little blob right here in the middle too. Just get that wiped off there. Get a little piece paper towel here. Wipey wipey. Get that out of there. Get this out of there. You know, we'll set this in between these capacitors here. That'll be a nice way to keep it out of the way. And then this guy goes on it like this. And this will sit right here. And star-shaped design here. Where are you? There's got to be an easier way. Or is there? There very well may not be. Don't want to reapply the thermal paste. So, with this guy, I think we can probably get this one to engage. Ugh. Like this. Don't like it. Where are you? Let's see, maybe I'll try giving her a little massage there. This needs to almost sit on here, maybe. And then I can just like. What? We're gonna have to reapply. We're just gonna have to reapply. Gonna have to reapply. All right. We're getting the smush. We're getting the coverage. You know what? I'm not gonna clean it off. Just gonna add a little bit more in the center. And we're gonna smush it some more. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Yeah. There's a little gouge of the copper here. Not the greatest of signs here. Just go here. Don't want to break the GPU die. That would be horrible. Looks like there's some issues here, and I don't have the answers to why these issues are happening. So I may have to take a peek and see if I'm missing a part here. There may be something needed on here. That I may have missed or forgot. Gouge in that copper plate right here. That's just not a good sign overall. These guys here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is not a good sign. I think I know what's up here. That is definitely what's up. Jeez. Oh, I am dumb, 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 dumb. Huh. Ah, like an idiot. Not even liquid metal. Oh, Virgo. You caught me at my dumbest moment here. This guy actually should be going on this like this first. And then there should be some screws going through to hold it on. Let's see here. I think they need to be, let's see. It should be a flat, it shouldn't be countersunk. It could be 4 of them. I do believe it's this guy. This guy. Oh, or are they countersunk? This guy looks like the right one. These have like lime scale on them. I know, I'm not even liquid metaling it. Do I even PC? Like, for real? Who is this guy? Huh? Waste of breath. Although I can't believe I basically, I was pretty, I don't know, I think I'm pretty close to destroying this CPU, or this GPU, with my most recent antics. Thankfully, I didn't crack the diode, I think, because then I would die. But yeah, this needs to be all in one piece. Guy there. Tighten this guy here. I'm just holding the screws on the back with my fingers, and that's actually allowing them to tighten. They're not really spinning very much. And this then allows for the optimal tension to compress and disperse the thermal paste and smush those pads. Oh yeah, that's some nice pad smushage, sausage, smoshage. And then this whole thing as a unit goes in, and then that goes down. Oh, gotta make sure that these. And this goes in. Down. Then we have these guys in. Let's see, does that bottom out? Yes, it does. That's good enough for me. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness I figured that out. I was like struggling. I'm like, why isn't this working? Oh, if there was more people, I'd be so much more embarrassed. Thankfully, it's not an issue. All right. Now we've got this guy here, which I think is going to be one of these short guys. Little fastener here to fasten this onto this right here. Yeah, I think that definitely was what was supposed to go there. Now our GPU is on the motherboard. Nice and lovely. All right, let's continue to go backwards in the footage here and see what was next. All right, yeah, a bunch of screws on the back that I was doing. Those were attached to the CPU heatsink. Yes, here we are. And we've got, boom, this CPU heatsink, which goes right down there. First, though, let's attach this temperature GPU temperature guy. That, but that's all right. This guy now is going to be next. Right. Oh, don't use crazy glue for your thermal paste, kids. It's not good. It's crazy thermals, but not in a good way either. Lava. We'll shift this so you can see what I'm doing. Do a it's like it's a lot of thermal paste on there, but you know what? Whatever. Whatever. These are my United States of whatever. Okay. Now I think there are some screws which come through the bottom. Mind on that. Yep. Leave those guys. Doesn't seem like there's a countersink. There's like 4 countersunk screws in this one here, and I'm like, is that the one? But I'm like, I don't think it is. Let's see. Do these guys work just as well? They do? Then we use them. Come on, you silly screws. Out, shift that around. There we go. I'll bring this so you guys can see what I'm trying to do. Just trying to align these holes here. I think this might actually be the wrong. This guy I think is the wrong screw. Looks like it's a little bit too big. A little bit too big there. Put that one in. I'm just keeping a little bit, like holding it upside down so I can keep pressure on the, sorry for flashing you the finger there, folks. But I'm just putting it upside down so I can keep pressure on the CPU heatsink. Just so it doesn't lift. So that's usually where you get your issues from. Yeah, that's another thick one there. Too thick. This one's not. You can see here you gotta sort of align your hole with the heatsink. Maybe not the most user friendly this portion here, but since when has Apple been good with making repair friendly devices, right? Am I right or am I right? There we go. See. Tight, 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 and the tight. All right. There we go. Heatsink for the CPU installed. Let's see. This guy here, I believe. This guy actually, I think, comes from the other side now. Yeah, so the heatsink for this, I believe, attaches from this side. Which is actually the reverse side of the GPU heatsink attachment. Kind of neat that they decided that. Not really sure why exactly, but there. We've got our heatsinks on our motherboards. And I'm going to plug our little, make sure we plug our thermal sensing piece here. Could throw an error or something, but there we go. Got these guys, this guy here. Now, what is next? Back of the board. Cables there. Okay. Cables there. Oh, the board actually goes in like it's. Okay. Good. Yeah, I think I'm ready to put this baby into the case. So we're gonna go back to zoomed out and we're gonna get this ball rolling here. I got some hardware here that I'm gonna shift over here. I'm gonna take this guy and put it over here. I've got a cardboard box setting it on off screen so you can hear and understand the high techery of all this. There we go. Get the screwdriver out of the way so we can move this. And now I believe we have this guy here, which is going to be this guy gonna go? No, this guy would be. So I've got this guy here. I think this guy goes over here. I have to see what happens. Pretty sure that does not go like that. That would not go like that, I don't think. This guy does not go like that, though. So I'm pretty sure this one here has this guy right over here, sitting in like that, blowing air up over top, in through that back hole, and up into here. This other guy, I believe, will be elsewhere. I'm pretty sure it sits. No, this one will sit over here, and I believe it will blow like crazy on that. Does this actually go through? Oh, I think this does. This actually here, I think that speaker, the thing for the speaker here, I believe, actually goes through. There's a screw that secures the speaker on this bottom corner, and I think that screw actually goes through this and secures it. I'm pretty sure. Because there is a. Yeah. Yep. Look at that, Apple. You're so efficient. And whatever. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. I stripped the screw. What you gonna do, eh? What you gonna do? That's all right. That's good. It was in plastic anyways. Come on. Come on. This motherboard is actually starting to get a bit heavy. A little bit chonky. Okay, there's some screws now in here. I need to make sure I take them out. There's this guy, which is big. Before the motherboard goes in, we got to undo some of these screws I put in here just to track where stuff goes. That's the same as that one. Sorry guys, I keep bumping the microphone with my hand, and I'm like, I hope it's not loud for you. This is a short guy, so the shorty goes there, and we've got one here. Which is, yeah, these guys are for cutting into plastic, so that should be a little easier to sort. Some of them are longer, so we may have to. Sorry, this microphone is like right by my screwdriver now, and I'm dinging against it. So I am sorry. Sorry. Okay, I think that's all from these standoffs. Yep, we are good. So now this goes in like so, I believe. But first, let us see what needs to. I'm pretty sure there's some things that plug in on this side here. I believe there is. There's the fan. And there is the sensor for the hard drive. So hard drive thermal sensor. Yeah, hard drive blower, hard drive temp. So there's the blower. So this blower here goes right into here. I like that they label it. It's very handy. Not gonna lie. Hard drive temperature. Thank you. Yes, I will reinsert that. Let's see. We got our These guys go up here. This is for the display. That's for the SATA. Oops, you're not really seeing this, are you? It's like there's the display, there's the SATA, there's the power. Couple of guys coming up here for the, thankfully, next to the rust on the wireless card, I can tell which antenna thing goes on which post. There, we've got our blower. Got this 4-pin. Oh yeah, this 4-pin cable. Man, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to shift this like so. I think just actually now you can see it as well as I. Right, that might be handy. It's gonna be like this for now as I look and search for the cables that belong on this end. Got lower here, the lower. Go up here, that's for sure. Right here, I believe is the camera and mic cable. This stuff here. This other. Let's see. We've got this cable, which plugs into here. We've got our guys that plug into that. We've got our ribbon cable for our drive. And I believe that's it. Oh no, we got someone's over here. And, I believe that goes there. Yeah. It's there. And we got another little pin here. This guy goes on there for sure. Ah, yes, CPU blower. Definitely don't want to forget to plug that one in. Let's see. Just quickly tilt this up. Guys, I can't really even see in here. Oh yeah, here's a few others. Out. Okay, there's those two there. Okay, those there, at least here. That one there, but I'm kind of concerned. There's a 6-pin cable there. Oh, it's gonna work. One or two. Stick at my head here and a shot. Oh wait, is this the 6-pin? Oh, this is another cable of sorts. That one. Cable's coming from the power here. There. You know, I'm gonna do a quick little peek. Display here. Let's see if there's any random display cable. That one. That one. Another one coming off of here? Not really. I wonder if there was anything in that 6-pin. I will go back to the found footage here. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Oof. Oh, it's close to. Come on, man. That's the screen. Take the screen out. Yeah, I got that there. Oh, I think I know what that cable's for. That 6-pin cable is for this other speaker I forgot all about. Ha! All right, now I know what it's for. Let's get this connected. I am sorry, guys. That was a weird, dumb little brain fart there. I apologize. Ribbon cable here. I believe this is what this is. Does this work? Does this work? Goes to ODD temp right over here. I can plug that in later though. These guys are plugged in here just fine. We've got our little 2-pin guy here. Let's plug it into there. We got our little CPU blower, which we want to plug into, and then we got this guy, this random here, which I believe goes in here. The ambient temperature sensor. Interesting. Okay. Now, try and finagle these in to where they ought to be. It's not fitting here. It's not. It's keeping me. There's something on this side. Okay, I need to come on. Come on. Take those off. Get this to go in at a better angle here. Might be another angle that needs to be explored here. Let's see if we can, perchance, get this in like so. That may be the way it needs to happen. That, this guy, this guy. We're kind of in where we need to be. And boom, she sits and fits right in. Beautiful. All right, cables, let us connect. These cables. Cable. I feel like I should have. Oh no. It will fit. It shall fit. Yes, indeed. Let us first, though, connect this big old power cable. By big old, I mean big new-ish type. Drive blower in here. Make sure we're not pinching any cables. Hard drive temperature sensor. We've got our ZIF still here. Oh man. Not. But we shall see. That's in there. There. That just rests on the ZIF cable. Let's plug this in Yeah, that's a very critical one not to forget. I'll plug this guy here. Bluetooth, maybe? I don't know. Got our speaker. It's all plugged together. That's for the display. This is for the speaker now. Go. This. Back of this. Here. Screw there. Is there any other sort of screws that needs to go in there? Come on. Come on. Come on. I got no nails here. I got no nails. Come on. Fingertip strength. Come on. Oh yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah, there's a screw there that needs to go in. Okay. Let's assemble some screws here, okay? Avengers, shall we assemble? Mm-hmm. See, I got some of these motherboard screws here. Let me see if I got some more over here. I think there was another one. Yeah, here, I got it. All right. So, I think there was, yeah, there's a couple more over here too. Good. Good. All right, we got a long one here. I think the long, this side? Yeah, the long one's definitely that. This, however, is going to be here. Leave. Yeah. That in there. Let's see, what can we fasten over here? Of course it would. There we go. That there is going to be this short guy here. Probably goes right on. Has a anti-seize, or not anti-seize, it has a thread lock on it, and it's short, fine thread, probably right there. Yep. That guy spins. Hopefully that guy's gonna spin. It's the hard drive blower, so I'm not terribly worried about it, but you never know. This guy here, plugged in. Hard drive temperature, plugged in. Zip guy, plugged in. This guy, plugged in, plugged in. Get this in, shall we? This covering. Yes. Pull that out. We'll go in here. Ready for that. As we trudge closer and closer to getting this thing fully assembled. Good. Got one last plastic that. No, one here. Oh, buggers. I forgot one. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a screw right here. Oh, can I take it out without taking this whole thing out? I'm gonna try just like loosening this. Oh, Come on. I was like, why is there a screw ahead? Oh, I forgot one. We're gonna take this out. I'm gonna take this out as well. I'm gonna see if we can maybe just like scooch this out, like try like backing that out and then lifting this off the same screw this area. This guy right here. I'm gonna take this out here. I need. It's the wrong size here. Might be the wrong size. If I've been using the wrong size Torx this whole time, I might have. My goodness. This is terrible. All right. That comes up. That comes up. Okay. Okay, it's out. Now, where did it go? Oh, come on. Did I lose it? It came out and I lost it? No. Seriously. Oh, seriously. What a terrible luck. What terrible luck. Oh, let's see if we can just sort of like maybe, I don't know, lift this high and see if I can even like see it in there. Down to this section here. I see it. Oh, I see it. Thank goodness I see it. I got it. Ho ho ho. Oh my goodness. And this is why you watch me. Because I make you feel good about any mistakes you make in life. Because I make them even more than you. Oh goodness, that was bad. But we recovered. And that's the important thing, is recovering from your mistakes. And that is your life lesson for today, people. Remember, learn from your mistakes, recover. It's all about the recovery. Nobody remembers the mistake if you recover. They remember the recovery. The only way it could have been worse is if I would have had my microphone muted the entire time up until now. Okay, got this in. Let's see. Yeah, I got this one here, which I took right from out here, which I will then now fasten down. Jeez, man. Did I get the... Oh my gosh. OBS, what are you doing, man? Stupid update you got. Doesn't seem to be very helpful. Got the update for OBS and now it keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. Kind of weak, but it's in. Let's see here. Got this guy here. That goes to there. In. There looks big. I'm gonna take evaluation of my screws here and see what needs to go where. Ah, here. Well, obviously this one goes in here. Use this nice little thin plastic one goes in here. Oh man, it's almost midnight, guys. It's almost midnight. Let's see. Let's see if we can power through here and do this. Let's see. I think we can. I think we can. Let's see here, huh? Got that. Of course, there would be one there that I forgot to take out as well. Oh, it's dumb. Why am I so dumb? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and get that one out too. There's one in here as well. Access in here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and prop this up so that it's angled the other way. The screw doesn't try to get away on me. Extra movement. Well, come on, little guy. Got some foil here. Put that foil back under. It's done. But things I should have done beforehand, but I screwed up, and now I have to sort of fumble my way through. Do it properly from the beginning. Story of my life. I am having so much fun with it. The worst part is I am having so much fun I keep forgetting to think. That is causing me to go back and do things. So a little oil here that grounds on here. I'm struggling to get it. Baby. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Try a little trick here. Taking a little screwdriver. A little foil piece here that I kind of want it to sort of sit, nestle on their side of this hole. So you can make sure you get, if there's anything that's like specifically grounding on this hole. These can be used as like ground points. Now focus on this. Thank you. Right here, there's like little bits of this foil that comes up onto the standoffs, and like sometimes I wonder is that supposed to like be a ground point potentially, because you have this 12-pin power coming in here to power the motherboard, and it's oh, all right. Get this in here. Oh, tighten this guy here. Ah, fruit of palm, you have joined. Welcome. I know, this apple, the grossest thing is that 90% of it was rotten. It has been sullied by Stephen Jobs. All right, so let's get this in. Let's get these screws in. And if I find another one that's in that shouldn't be, well, it's just gonna have to stay that way. Oh, okay, cool. Well, thanks for coming by. I've missed you, man. Haven't haven't gamed with you in a while. Haven't chatted with you in a while. Hope everything's going good. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Also, hope you had a some fun times with yeah. Oh, that's it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I had a really good Thanksgiving. Just it was pretty good. A little bit wild, but you know what? It all balances out in the end, I guess. I know we gotta figure out what our next multiplayer game is gonna be. Um, Especially if you want to come join, that'd be awesome. I was thinking of maybe doing Don't Starve together. Sticking my noggin in here, but figure out where these some of these other screws here go. And this one goes here. Yeah, I think it would be fun. It's pretty wild, to be honest. Don't starve together, but it is a blast to play. It is a lot of work while you're playing it, and I've not yet hit like a section of it where like the game itself is sort of plateaued. Like I don't know, you know how with 7 Days to Die, right? It was like we found sort of like went to get like guns and that or whatever. It's like it gets pretty chill, and you can just sort of blast away at whatever looks at you wrong, and you know it's a few more of these that go in. Oops, sorry. But yeah, it's yeah, I know they sort of like give up after the bomb guys, and then 7 Days to Die kind of gets boring. That does not go. Is this going? No, that just definitely. Days to Die also needs more crazy stuff, I think. more intricate missions, I think, too, would be very good for 7 days. Let's see. Maybe I have to angle this guy a bit. So here. Yeah, I'm sort of losing track here now of where my screws go. This is not good. Not good at all. Go on other items there, but oh, definitely got my money's worth out of that game. That is for sure. For sure. It is a great game, but it does get old after a little while, right? So definitely gonna probably be more suitable for this. There we go. Having trouble deciphering which screws go where. Should have used the mod mat from what's their face? Gamers Nexus, you know? The laid out stuff. Be like, oh yeah, this goes right here. There. We got another thing that goes there. We got this guy which goes here. So much. A little. Here a little. No, not those. Those are important. That guy a little. Shift ever so slightly. All right, we got it. Just have to get these holes to align here, and bada bing, bada boom, we're in. Gets tightened. That gets tightened. There's tightened. Ah, there's that. Last plastic screw goes right in here. Down a bit. All right, I think that's it for those guys. Ah, let us see here. Got a bunch of screen stuff now, and I think the screen is actually the last thing that needs to go on before we take that super glued exterior case that I got. Try and run that on there. So let us I'm gonna get the screws out of here in preparation for adding the screen. Oh, of course. Piece of garbage. There you go. Oh, it like fell and rolled underneath. Oh. The last thing I want is screws rattling underneath the motherboard. It's just not a good way. Let's be real here. But yeah, no, I really love those times we were all playing 7 Days to Die. That was like so much fun. So I would love to get back to something like that. And I think like I really enjoy Don't Starve Together. It is a blast. Let's see. All right, we're ready for the screen, but I am gonna take this guy down quickly because I'm gonna put that screen on. Oh, we're gonna need to do some cleaning on the screening here. Thank goodness I have. Oof. Because the back of the screen is nasty. Like it's quite nasty. Go. And here we go. Rust drained on here. Dampen this cloth a little bit and this up. It's good to see cleaning, or clean rather. Oof, that does not look nice. That gross. Screen made by Philips, or LG Philips rather. And this top portion of the screen here is pretty gross and quite rusty. Magic eraser to use. There. Garbage off. Oh, that looks good. Looking good, rather. Oh, it's quite a stain. Oh well. What you gonna do, huh? Ew. Nasty. Oh, I think this edge probably do probably do the edge of the screen with some lasso. Just because it's so gross, man. What was top portion? We're on the right path here. We're on the right path. Quickly. Here, we're gonna clean this side. The pixels were already pretty damaged, so I'm not super concerned with this. there's already like bits like right here. There's like a piece of like stucco that's like adhered to the screen. All that should be fine. Streaks. I wonder how alcohol. Will alcohol get rid of streaks? I know Windex does, but Windex is not alcohol, it's ammonia. Alcohol get rid of the streaks. Hopefully, alcohol does not react poorly with the plastic that's on. Let's see. Oof. Definitely does not get rid of the streaks. Let's see, huh? Come on, blurry man. Good enough. Good enough. All right, I'm gonna put this over here. Oop. Get this. And put this thing in. Bump that, and I bump that. Okay. Bonk my head on the camera mount. You know what this is for? Off the camera again. There, I'll get this other. This guy. Nope. Put a little baby Torx. There you are. Attach this cable. Then we shift. To here. Oh wait. Got the these cables here, which need to come out. Screen here, which needs to go in. Leave this screen needs to. This here. Get these cables clear. I said get these cables clear. There we go. Leave that right there is in. Am I gonna fasten it in completely? No. It is late. I want to try and power this on. And so, as such, we'll put a few screws in just to, secure it. Prop it up. Well, go. There's a screw. And there's another screw. Put two more here. Nice. Come on. Still well. Over there. And I'm going to do one on the other side. And then I'm going to consider it with 4 screws in, secured. That is good enough. Gotta put the RAM in. I put the ramen. The ramen. So these guys are for here. Oh, those are for the. I was wondering what they were for. Of course, Apple. For your users, you have star screw. Go. That RAM cover. And we shall install this RAM. Leave. Here. Oops. Oh, buggers, of course. It's like, of all the things I can't do, RAM installation. Fail. That one. And then there will be this one. There we go. Good enough. RAM is seated. Okay. RAM is seated. Yeah. And we are going to move this here. This way. Right here. And I'm going to actually prop this up here. Plug in the I do have Ubuntu boot media here, so I can plug that in. That's in. Cable. I can plug into the back. So this can also go in. And we shall see how this baby goes. Oh, I see a light. I'm going to quickly go grab a keyboard and we shall see. think it might be running already. Okay, let's try turning it on now. We'll hold the control button. We'll see what happens. I think that's how you get into the BIOS. I'm back. Not seeing any video output here. So, who knows? It might be a disaster. We don't have any boot up, I don't think. Display may be dead. Who knows? Well, I'll tell you what. The fans are running. So that's something. As for the display, this may need a bit of encouragement here. But I don't think the display is outputting at all. So kind of a fail in the sense that our display is not on, but we are powering up by the looks of it. So maybe the display is just dead. I'll try running this to an external display and just see what happens. But I didn't use an Apple certified cloth. You're right. Ah, darn you, Steve Jobs. Killing me from the grave. We shall see. But at least didn't hear the boom, the chime either. So there may be other issues going on here too. So the power on, power off works. But yeah, this baby here, she's a heavy. And I don't know. It's not booting on. That is for sure. So maybe has something to do with some of these screws I don't have installed, but I doubt it. It probably has more to do with display or something. We shall see though. But that will be it for tonight. It's all together, which is nice. Turn that off, unplug it. I'll probably do some troubleshooting later on, and I don't know. Check out my my Twitter. I'll leave an update if I can get it running. I'll see. But as of today, the apple is toast. So it's an apple crumble. It's fixed. The best apple is one that doesn't work. Do any of them work? But let's see here. Time though to clean the filth of this Apple product off of my bench here. And get a good night's rest as I shower off the thoughts of this filth. Now, to be honest, it's a lot better now than it was. I think we can probably probably I'll probably check out and see if the display itself is broken. It might be the display. We shall see. But yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. It was quite the adventure trying to put it back together. Um, to be honest. And yeah, it was a real blast. I just want to say to everybody out there, um, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Um, I want to say give the video a thumbs up if you had fun. If you learned something, give it a thumbs up. And if you think somebody needs to see the true dirt that is inside of every Apple product, make sure you share it with them. Do subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. Coconuts, thank you so much for hanging out. Miss you, man. It would be great. Let's chit chat in the Discord a bit more about what our next game should be, because I'd love to have you involved in that. Virgo, you of course as well. Thank you so much for kicking it. You're always awesome and always on the ball with hanging out or being there. I really appreciate that. You too, Annie, you're a pretty solid guy. You too, Roblox6, I really appreciate you coming in and, you know, just being the random person that came on the channel, and I really appreciate that too, man. And I want to say, everybody, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Rinky Dink Tuesday, or whatever. Do check out the description in the link below, or the link in the description below for my wife's shop. Her art is absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend, just go and look at it. It's not going to cost you anything to look at it. There is a discount code. It was supposed to end at midnight tonight, but guess what? I have admin rights to her store, so I changed it so that it's going to run until Sunday next week. So you guys are in the know. If she's watching this, sorry, honey. I just gotta give it to my followers, yo. But yeah, so do check it out though. Look at it. If there's something that speaks to you, grab it. Trust me, if there's something that, you know, you get for somebody, they will love it. And it's one of those things that they can look at, love, and feel good all the time. It's not like a bottle of whiskey where it's nice and then it's gone. It's art, so it's there and it's always there. And it's and always improving their mood, their life. So highly recommend it. There's some great sticker packs there too. And, you know, I just want to say she works like crazy on it. And so it would mean a lot to me. And I think it would mean also a lot to her if you were to go and purchase some. Trust me, you won't be disappointed checking it out. So just go check it out and see. 20% off again until Sunday. Hit it up. Check it out, and I will see you guys on Friday, and we are going to be starting a brand new multiplayer game for the peeps in the Discord, and I'm thinking we're going to do Don't Starve Together. That's a game I always kind of enjoy coming back to. It's a little bit crazy, and it's pretty intense. So head on over and check it out. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. So do like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned to my Twitter as I will post updates on the iMac and if it's running or not. So see y'all later. Goodbye.